talked about this being the first regular week where the routine is what you can expect for the rest of the season. How much of a difference does that make, if any?
In my eyes, I don't think it makes that big of a difference. We had 1 day less than everybody else, but I don't think it made that big of a difference. We still had the opportunity to walk through and go through all of our mental days last week, and then had a good practice on Thursday and Friday. So I don't think it should have affected us that much.
What can you tell about a team 3 weeks in versus week 1 and week 2?
I think all the bad teams or a team really shows their true colors, around week 8. I remember that's one thing Bobby told me my rookie year. We were about to go play the 49ers, is just wait until week 8 or 9, then teams will start, showing their true colors. So, we still got a long way to go until then. Still got, some mistakes to clean up, and we still have to find our identity, as a team.
Geno said after the game, teams have really been double teaming you a lot these first couple weeks. Is it any different than it's been in past years, or how do you feel like that?
No, sir. I'm just still trying to do my job as offensive player and as a receiver in the running game, and when pass routes are called, still run my route, to the best of my ability.
Pete talked about this week. You talked about Geno, not holding him back, him showing a lot. From your standpoint, what has Geno shown you through 2 games?
Geno's shown great poise in the pocket. He's led us throughout the whole week. Not only as a quarterback but as a leader of this offense, of this team. And just to hear Pete say that finally is a sigh of relief to let Geno actually go out there and just play free and not have any restrictions as offense.
All right, something you like to hear is a pass catcher, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
What have you seen from Atlanta and their defense and ability to take the ball away?
Well, I know they have a pretty good, strong O-line, and their back end is pretty savvy. I know A.J. Terrell is a good corner. Their linebackers, I know they had Deion Jones last year. He's gone, so replaced him with Rashaan Evans from the Titans. I know he's a downhill striker, as a linebacker. So they have some good key components on their defense. They like to play together on the back end and, throw a lot of different looks at you to try to confuse the offense. So, we'll see how we take that, during the week.
DK, what's just if there's any frustration level with the offense going scoreless for 6 quarters, and how do you guys kind of look to where you're at so far?
Right. You can't cry over spilled milk. 6 quarters are gone, so you got to just look to the future. Yeah, it's frustrating, but, that's a part of the game. Nobody's going to be perfect throughout the whole season. So, just eliminating the mental errors, the little mistakes that we had, as an offense, and not putting our defense back out there on the field. They played great the first 2 games of the season. So, it's really on the offense and special teams just to clean up our little mistakes and not put our defense in bad situations. But the frustration part isn't, what I'm looking at, because it's just 2 weeks. We're 1-1. We're still 500. So, just looking to the future, trying to dominate the Falcons, and then, taking 1 game at a time from there.
Anything else?
DK, the broadcast showed you pointed your hand and your back at some point. Do you feel fine this week?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm good.
You mentioned doing therapy and stuff in the off season. Are you still doing that during the
Yeah,
season?
I do that during the season. Yeah.
And you talked about maturing over your years as well. Has any of that, how you decompress after a loss, has that changed at all as you matured or started to do some therapy?
Well, I just stopped looking at, the small picture and things and started looking at the bigger picture. We still have a long season. We got 15 games now. So, we still got a long way to go. And still, I get to play this game. I don't have to play it. So, just looking at the overall big picture part of it, I'm just blessed to be in this position. Not looking at the negatives and trying to magnify it, but just take it 1 day at a time and just be thankful for every opportunity.
Is that something unique to this season, or were you able to do that a little bit last year too?
No, I didn't. I didn't do it last year at all. This is something new that I'm trying to, have a different outlook on life and outlook on the game right now.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thanks, Steve.